Hi, my name is Dan. I'm glad to be with you here this morning. You know, I really appreciated Gracie's comments earlier this week on the subject of prayer. She talked about those times when we just don't have the words to pray. We may have friends going through difficult times and we just don't know how to pray. And she reminded us that the Bible is full of prayers that we can use to pour out our hearts to God at any time. You know, this reminds me of a book that I read last year called Prayer in the Night by Tish Harrison Warren. She's an Anglican priest and an award-winning author. And she tells her story in the book about a tragic time in her life. 1 week after her and her husband had moved from Texas to Pittsburgh, her father, still back in Texas, died in his sleep just a week after they had moved. A month later, after that, she had a devastating miscarriage. They were heartbroken. In the middle of this heartache, she wanted to believe the things she had preached, that God knew and loved her, and that this terrible moment would somehow be redeemed. She believed it, and she didn't believe it. It's that old thing, you know, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Well, we've all experienced that. And we've all experienced times when we just don't know how to pray. She couldn't come up with the words. So like Gracie, she went to the prayers that others had written. She found particular comfort and meaning in a prayer from her Anglican tradition. It's a prayer from a service that's written for the end of the day known as Compline. It's a prayer for nighttime, and that's that time of day for many of us. We're in need of some comfort. Here's that Anglican prayer that really helped her during that time. She quotes, "Keep watch, dear Lord, with those who work or watch or weep this night, and give your angels charge over those who sleep. Tend the sick, Lord Christ. Give rest to the weary. Bless the dying. Soothe the suffering. Pity the afflicted. Shield the joyous, and all for your love's sake. Amen." A powerful prayer. There are many prayers out there that can be a huge help to us during times like this. You know, the book of Psalms in the Bible is the church's first prayer book. The Psalms teach us how to lament, how to weep about the right things, and they teach us how to take joy in the right things. They give us words when we just don't have them. There's some pretty honest and even some pretty dark psalms, like Psalm 6. It's brutal. It says this, "I'm worn out from sobbing. All night I flood my bed with weeping, drenching it with my tears. My vision is blurred by grief." Then he writes, "But the Lord has heard my weeping. The Lord has heard my plea. The Lord will answer my prayer." I love the honesty of the Psalms, and then the hope that is expressed even after an intense lament, like what I just read in Psalm 6. I encourage you today, when you just don't have the words, go to the prayers of others and let their words minister to your soul.